Hello and welcome to our video today. In today's video, we're going to talk about the business strategy game. And currently, we are in year 14 of the simulation. And at the moment, we are focusing more on getting a good profit and also a good image rating for our company, and also maybe a good credit rating for our company. And so, before that, we are offering tutoring services. So, if you need help in BSG or any related simulation, text us on the email in the description or on the WhatsApp number. Thank you. So, first things first, I've already made the decisions for year 14. But before making decisions, it's good for you to go through the comparative competitive efforts, which are the reports for the BSG. So under the CCE, which is the comparative competitive efforts, you'll maybe get to know maybe the retail price, which maybe other competitors or maybe our competitors are using, or maybe other groups are using. You can also get to know maybe the wholesale price, all that under this, also the brand advertising, all that you can know of what other teams are using in the simulation. And after comparing that, you can now come up with your own decisions and make the decisions for the round. The competitive comparative efforts are just reports for the year 13, which is now the last year, and they'll show you maybe the value that other teams are using so that you can come up with your own in the current round or in the current year. Also, we have the regional competitive efforts, and you have the time series competitive efforts. So all that are just reports that for year 13 that will guide us for us to make decisions for year 14. So we shall start with the compensation and training. Now, the compensation and training, we're actually talking about the base wage, the incentive pays, maybe the fringe benefits, and maybe the supervisory staff and supervisory compensation. So we shall start with the base wage. And under the base wage, I'd say that we should use 3%. And the minimum wage is 35,030. For us now, after doing at 3%, you can see it's 37,528, which is not bad. And only two facilities are open at the moment, the North America facility and the Asia Pacific facility. For the Asia Pacific facility, I decided that we should use also 3%. You can see the base wage is 12,363. And after using the 3% increase is 13,246. So that's quite fine. Next is the incentive pay, and for the incentive pay, we haven't started making any good profits at the moment, so we shall just give it a 0 at the moment for the two facilities. And we have the fringe benefits, whereby we are using 3,000 for the North America facility and 3,000 for the Asia Pacific facility. That's all about the fringe benefits. Next is the best practices training, and for the best practices training, we decided that this one should be 1,000. So we decided that we should give 1,000 per worker for the North America facility and 1,000 per worker for the Asia Pacific facility. We have the supervisory staff, and for us, remember we have been using 40:1, so for us we decided to use 35:1 and also 35:1 for the other facility. So for the two facilities, we are using the ratio 35:1. Lastly, we have the supervisory compensation, which is now the percentage change, and also we decided that we should use 3%. The minimum salary for the North America facility is 61,818, but if we induce the 3%, you can see it's 65,576. Also, the minimum salary for the Asia Pacific facility is 25,758, but if we use the 3%, it will be 27,324. So that's all about the compensation and training. And we shall go to the next department, which is now the branded production. And under the branded production, here we're actually talking about the superior materials. We're also talking about the number of models. We are talking about the enhanced styling or features, and we're also talking about the TQM or the Six Sigma quality program. So for us, for the superior materials, you can see that we decided that we'll use 30 for the North America facility, that's 30%, and 28% for the Asia Pacific facility. And also, for the number of models, we decided that we should use we should use 100 for the North America facility and 100 for the Asia Pacific facility. Remember that if we increase our superior materials, these will help us to boost maybe the brand perception, and it will justify maybe the premium pricing for the company. Maybe for the number of models, it will just help us maybe to reduce defects and maybe ensure superior production quality. So for the NAV styling, instead of should 100 for the North America and 100 also for the Asian Pacific. And for the TQM, I decided that we should use 1 and 1 for the Asia Pacific facility. That's all. And then you can see that the total branded production for the year 14 is 10,200. And maybe before that, our projected SQ rating at the moment is 8.5 for the North America and 8.4 for the Asia Pacific, which is not bad at the moment. For the total branded production in year 14, you can see that we have 10,200 before rejects. And now down here, we have the pairs to be manufactured. So for the North America facility, you're producing 5,000. For the Asia Pacific facility, you're producing 6,000. 6,000 plus 5,000, it will be 11,000, which will just be 800 more from what is to be produced. And the 800 more is just to reduce, to prevent stocking out. That's why you're producing 800 more products to prevent stocking out. So that's all about the branded production, and the next department is actually the production facilities. So for the production facilities, we are actually focusing more maybe on purchasing new equipments in the North America facility and the Asia Pacific facility. The reason why we're doing that is because we want to increase production capabilities for the two facilities so that we can be able to produce more products. Also, this ensures that we can meet the growing demand and maybe avoid stocking out in the company. We are not selling any existing equipment at the moment, so we shall just leave it like that at 0. Under the production improvement options, we are also not choosing any improvement option at the moment, so we shall just maintain them at no. Down here we have the construction of additional space, and at the moment we are not constructing any additional space in any facility at the moment, so we shall just leave them like that. That will be all about the production facilities. The next department is now the distribution and warehouse. And under the distribution and warehouse, we're actually focusing more now on distributing our products in each and every warehouse. And you should know that you should not distribute your product to the Asia Pacific facility and to the North America facility. So this one and this one should just remain at 0. Also, you can see that we have 5 more pairs, so we can just give this one 1,000. Sorry, we can give it 960. Sorry for that. So just give it 960. So you can see in the North America warehouse, we have 4860 pairs for all. So 2,900 for the North America warehouse, 1,000 for the Europe Africa, 0 for the Asia Pacific, as I said, it shall remain at 0, 960 for the Latin America warehouse. In the other Asia Pacific, we have 5820 pairs, so 0 for the North America, 1,818 for the Europe Africa, 2,200 for the Asian Pacific, and 1,802 for the Latin America facility. Also, down here you have the inventory clearance, and remember that you should clear the inventory that you have. For the North America warehouse, you can see the last round, at the moment you have 66 pairs or 66 as the inventory, so we decided to clear 100%, whereby we are clearing 66 pairs. Europe Africa, we have a lot of inventory of 1263, so we decided to clear 100% also. Asia Pacific, we have inventory of 30, so we decided also to clear 100% of it. Latin America warehouse, we have an inventory of 758, and also we decided to clear 100% of it. So that's all about the distribution and warehouse. And now on to the next department, which is the internet marketing. And under the internet marketing, you should know that we are talking about the retail price and the search engine advertising, and also we are talking maybe about the free shipping from the warehouse maybe to the buyer. So for the retail price should actually be 40%, around 40% or the retail price should exceed the wholesale price by something close to 40% around there. So the retail price, you can see for us, we are using 89 for the North America market. Europe Africa market, we're using 86. Asia Pacific market, we're using 85. And the Latin America market, we're using 86. Actually, that's close to what other teams are doing. And so we decided to increase our retail price so that we can also sell according to the market price that we have with our competitors. For the search engine advertising, we decided that we should use 3250 for the North America market, 3,000 for the Europe Africa, 3,250 for the Asia Pacific, and also 3,250 for the Latin America market. The reason why we are boosting our search engine advertising is because we want to improve visibility and maybe drive direct sales to the company, and also especially we also want to increase demand in maybe our markets whereby more customers can see our products when we have invested well in the search engine advertising. Next, the free shipping. And for the free shipping, we are offering in all the regions. And the reason why we are doing that is because, we are offering in all regions. And the reason why we are doing this is because we want our customers maybe to get the products for free, and also so that they can choose us more and more and more. That's it. We have to save our decisions, and then we can go to the next department, which is the wholesale marketing. Now, after the internet marketing, we have the wholesale marketing. And under the wholesale marketing, we're using now the wholesale price to the retailers. Remember, for the internet marketing, we were using the retail price, but for the wholesale marketing, we are using now the wholesale price. For the wholesale price, North America, we are using a price of 63, Europe, Africa 60, Asia Pacific 60, and maybe the Latin America, we're using 61. Brand advertising, we are using 19,500 for the North America market. Europe, Africa, we're using 16,000. Asia Pacific, we're using 15,000. And lastly, the Latin America, we are using 15,000 also. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want more customers to see our products, and maybe we want our products to be marketed, and the products can reach as many customers as possible. For the mail-in rebate, we're using just 5. And for the delivery time, we shall be delivered in 2 weeks. So we are giving it 2 weeks for all our markets. And for the retailer support, we're using 3,500 in the North America facility, 3,500 in the Europe, Africa, Asia Pacific, 2,500 and 2,000 for the Latin America. And maybe for us to maintain a mail rebate of 5 is because we want to remain competitive while keeping the margin intact. So that's the reason why we're using a mail-in rebate of 5.00. That's all about the wholesale marketing. And now on to the next department, which is now the private label operations. And for the private label operations, we are now making decisions for the superior materials again, and then enhanced styling or features. One facility is open at the moment, which is the North America. So I decided that we should use a percentage of 74%, a standard materials 74%, which is 26% of the superior materials, and number of features we should use 20, and you can see that is giving us 5.4 as the SQ rating. Remember, the global minimum is 5.0, so we have a score of 5.4 SQ rating for the North America and 5.1 for the Asia Pacific facility. Under the private label, whereby we need to maybe the private label pairs to be produced and shipped to, we are not shipping at the moment, so we shall just maintain them at 0. So that's all about the private label operations. Next is the celebrity endorsements, and for the celebrity endorsements, we are allocating first a spending cap of 15,000, and also we are going to use only 3 celebrities. So we are Samuel Jackson. We are also going to use Steph Caraway and JXYZ to market our products. The offer priorities 1, 2, 3 as follows, maybe following the celebrity that we're going to use. And celebrity endorsements will just help us to raise brand awareness and maybe it will help us also in reducing costs because we'll just raise brand awareness without overextending the budget. So the spending cap, as I've said, it will just be 15,000 at the moment. So we shall save the decisions and then go to the next department, which is the corporate citizenship. For the corporate citizenship, we are maybe continuing to invest in the sustainability and energy efficiency, maintaining maybe a budget of 100 for the energy efficiency initiatives. And also we are allocating, I want us to allocate something close to 50, or let's say 1,000. Just a minute. I want us to allocate 1,000 for the charitable contributions, so that this will help us to make tax deductible donation to charities and maybe charitable causes. And for the ethics training and enforcement, we shall also continue using, and for the improved working conditions, we shall also continue using it. So that's all about the corporate citizenship, and this will help us maybe to increase our image rating of the company. That's now the effect that the corporate citizenship has in the simulation. It will help us maybe to increase the image rating of the company. Lastly, we have the finance and cash flow, and that's the finance and cash flow as usual. You can take a loan, you can purchase stock, you can maybe pay dividend, and maybe you can repay your loans. So for us, at the moment, you're not taking any loan because we are actually focusing on profits in the company. So we are just going to repurchase a stock of 1,000 only, and we are also not going to repay any loans at the moment. So we are just going to repurchase stock, and the reason why is repurchasing stock is because we want to increase our earnings per share, and also we want to increase our return on equity. So after that, after saving our decisions for the finance, you can see this now the projected score, and you can see our earnings per share for year 14 is 16.06, and the investor expected is 4.00. Return on equity is 31.4%, and the investor expected 24.0%. The credit rating is B+, and the investor expected A-. Image rating is at 95, and the investor expected 75. Also, the change from year 13, you can see that at the moment you're making a net revenue of 711,514, a net profit of 115,139, and an ending cash of year 14 is 42,551. So we're actually doing good at the moment, and we are actually focusing on profits, and we want to emerge winners and maybe appear on the top 99% in the BSG simulation. So maybe if you need help in the BSG simulation or any related simulation, text us on the email on the description or on the WhatsApp number on the description, and we shall sort you out. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much for your time.